Alfred should consider himself a very fortunate young man.
Will Uhtred be coming to the wedding?
Sadly, he will, I'm sure.
It is fertile land, Lord.
Welsh to the west, the Danes to the east, and Alfred to the south. I would say we're perfectly positioned. At the very middle of Alfred's idea of an England.
Our ancestors were kings, and yet we are barely acknowledged as ealdormen. We deserve more. As for me, I have a chamber in the palace, and that is it. That is the sum of my land. He has given me nothing. I am no longer part of the Witten, even.
Something I needed to say to that. I said marry her. I fear you have become someone I cannot live without.
Oh. You fear? Fear no more.
What?
Come here.
Come, Dion. This is Lord Uhtred. You do not live. You have a message for Lord Uhtred. Lord Uhtred, I see you now. London streets are red. Saxon blood. You are to be king. King of Saxon and Dane. You, Lord Uhtred.
Welcome back to Andres Today, where today we're jumping to the last Kingdom, Season 2, Episode 6. We have two more episodes. Episode 6, that's right. We have 2 more episodes to go, guys, and then we're going to be on Episode 8, and we're going to be done with this season. Finally! It's taken forever. Regardless, we are here. So on the last Kingdom reaction, I don't know what happens. It's been a while. But you guys have definitely seen a little clips of it in the beginning of the intro. I hope you guys like that, like previously before, or previously what happened on Andres Today channel. Regardless though, we have really strong characters. I really still at this moment can't believe how much I actually like Uhtred, the son of Uhtred. Because to tell you the truth, as you guys know, I really did not like this character at all, and I was not sure if I was ever gonna like it. Also, Father Bjorker is now marrying that other character. What's her name? Tyra? Or not her name, is it Tyra? Thyra or something like that. There's a lot of developments, but we're also gonna, it seems like I have a really big battle with the Vikings. I think that this episode, I'm starting to remember the episode, the last episode we did. I think what's going to happen is that Viking is gonna tell Uhtred that he saw the guy come out of the ground and that it was all a hoax and they're setting him up. And then Uhtred, the son of Uhtred, is going to fight back. But with the king, King Alfred still being in the midst, like, is he going to betray him? I highly doubt it, because I don't know how many seasons there are, but obviously he stays good intact. And if he ever betrayed Alfred, it would have been like all-out war for Uhtred, and he doesn't really have an army to defend himself. So I'm thinking that he realizes what is happening and definitely gets smart and wise about it. So I'm ready to jump into this episode, guys. Just so you know, this is going to be a full reaction for the 2nd and 3rd tiers here on the channel membership on YouTube and also my other platform, Patreon. Both of these platforms both have 3 tiers to choose from. Choose wisely. With that being said, guys, let's jump into the last kingdom and find out exactly what Uhtred, the son of Uhtred, has got to give. Oh, it's this lady. I like her.
We're a long way from the city.
We will be late for the wedding.
Thinking about the man in the grave. Bjorn.
Richard, no. Let us just enjoy an early morning. The 2 of us. Who is it?
It's Aethelred, Lord of Mercia. I see you managed to remove your head from the king's ass.
Well, for the moment, he's sleeping. He tells me that you've been associating with those heathen Danes.
Richard, we are needed elsewhere.
Is he required between your legs, my dear?
Lord Uhtred, you will let Lord Aethelred go.
Shut up.
Be no bloodshed here. We are all mistaken, and we are all proud.
You behave as if you were still at your mother's tit.
I have the king's trust. That's a warning.
His marriage.
I want him dead.
Too soon. Uhtred kills Danes.
Kills Danes. He survives slavery. Even my wife-to-be sings his praises. I do not like him. And he doesn't like me.
You are a threat, Lord. And he is the same. What I wish is for Aethelred to be crowned king of Mercia. It is Alfred we want dead. And for that to happen sooner, we will require war.
How do we look?
As royalty.
And prayer.
Don't know any press.
Come here, sir. Love her.
Let us pray of Dane and Saxon and show that this is a land for all people.
And are you going to tell him what Citric saw? That the ghost is a lie?
They must believe that we believe.
To enjoy another wedding. A royal wedding in particular.
Still undecided, so do not mention talking corpses.
Aethelred, you will be quiet now.
It is the truth.
You will be quiet.
Or you will do what?
Kill you in your sleep.
Yeah. Oh, God,
She's so beautiful.
She's too good for him.
Did Citric witness something at the graveside?
Citric saw nothing.
May I say that you look quite beautiful?
We are humbly gathered before you on this day of thanks.
Should I hit him?
Yes, by all means, strike me. You know I speak the truth.
Yes, hit him.
Lord? Some would say it's treason.
No, this wedding is treason.
Lord?
But Alfred is working to make a new line of succession.
Excuse me, Lord Uhtred.
Go away.
You knew my uncle, Lord. His name was Leofrich.
You are Alfred's bastard son.
Alfred.
But I wish to join you, Lord. No, we have no need of a monk. There's a warrior. Uhtred, you are wanted.
Bring a sword and loose your cross.
Thank you, my lord. I will.
You were seen
Seen where, Lord?
leaving Winchester.
Going into Daneland, Uhtred.
What business do you have in Daneland?
King's business. You're happy for me to speak in this company? London has been taken. By the Northmen, Siegfried and Eric.
Says who?
Did my lips not move?
Siegfried and Eric in fact. This is true. It cannot be allowed.
Shut
London
up.
belongs to Mercia.
I've still not explained why you crossed the street into Daneland.
I can never remember your name. I was invited to Daneland, lady, to Paddington. I was offered the kingdom of Mercia.
Ha! And your response?
He's here, is he not?
And may I say how beautiful you are today?
Thank you.
We're discussing a matter of importance.
So are the Northmen intending to remain in London, or are they waiting for a ransom?
Once the celebrations are done, you, together with Aethelred, shall travel to London. At the very least, you can assess their strength and their numbers.
I don't like Alfred. He's irritating with a passion. He is dreadful.
He defeated Siegfried in combat, but spared him on the condition they leave.
It is called negotiation. Lord Oldham.
Right.
Now we suffer the consequences of this negotiation.
Decisions are made and consequences follow. It is the way.
To your wisdom, Lord.
It's not your place to involve yourself in a conversation that became an informal whittle.
My father has always
You are
encouraged.
no longer the king's daughter.
I find it interesting. I would speak with the king
You're
often.
of Mercia now.
Do you think you're a king?
I call you queen because you mean that much to me. I do not like your tone in your accusation. You will lie on your belly.
It's confusion, Lord.
Should I hand you back to Wessex?
I am your wife.
The king is tired.
Does she always have to say something?
I fear that you undervalue Uhtred. He is by far our most accomplished warrior.
Uhtred crosses into Daneland without advising you or I first. Do not doubt for one moment Uhtred Ragnarsson has ambition.
And yet he is here, Lord.
Dane what? Did he volunteer this information before being confronted? No, he did not. He is a sword I would rather wield than face, but he is not godly and never shall be.
Who likes King Alfred? Because I think he's trash in this show.
Uhtred, he doubts the dead man.
You believe so?
We should have approached him man on man, with honor. As Thane.
Same. Constant. If Uhtred knows that Bjorn is a lie, then he will come. So I get to kill him after all.
The Thames River would be dark with ships, Danes, Northmen. All we need to be is clever. And patient. Oh, there will still be blood to spill, brother. But this way we can be kings of it all. No Alfred. No Uhtred.
There's Uhtred.
London is alive with every kind of life.
I hear women do not walk the streets unguarded. What's to stop them from cutting our throats and siding with the Northmen?
I've been pondering the same. The answer
wish you
is
did.
that you're Alfred's son-in-law now.
Uhtred, how is it that you know these streets so well?
Stayed here for a time. So you can see the one fact in our favor is that the whole of London cannot be defended. It's too big. But London's been open to all tribes for a reason. The ground's not far now. I shall speak.
Oh my god!
I do not understand how this kills a man. I want to know how.
The cross kills a man slowly, Lord, over days.
You have your answer. I'll take his head off.
Agreed, Lord. And if you please, you should kill me swiftly.
God preserve us.
There's a death. Nothing more.
The future King of Mercia. Welcome to London. Your new home, should you want it.
Thought you might want to kill me still.
Oh, for a long time I did. But then I grew to like my new hand.
My spies tell me you are to marry Alfred's daughter.
Your spies are wrong, Lord. I've already married Alfred's daughter. I am here, lords, to ask of you your price for leaving London. You'll know that London is impossible to defend, so let's get this done.
Sounds like a threat.
I'm asking you to retreat, lords, for a price.
Your bride, Aethelflaed. I'm in need of a wife.
I'm in need of a hump. We will share her.
She is my wife.
People right there teasing you.
You have food, Lord.
The bread is
So
stale.
yeah, that's that priest, monk guy.
Could you guarantee Ragnar and all the men he commands are with us?
I'm here. It'll take some time for news to reach him, more time for him to decide.
Guthrum is a shit stain. He sends priests to the amphitheater begging for peace. There are no sheep farmers in Valhalla.
Do you intend to put all the priests on the cross?
I do not understand how it kills a man. Slowly, Lord. It's a cruel death. It's what the priest has said.
The Romans used the square for just that purpose. Combat. Give him something to fight for. His freedom. I'd rather watch him spill his guts than nailed to a piece of wood.
Bolton! We need to be entertained!
He's a warrior. I think he knew that.
We're most ready. Hear that, Bolton? He plans to kill you.
I'm afraid, Lord. Spare me this trial.
Go on, breeds.
I do not wish to kill this idiot, as I'm sure his mother loves him. But I am now a free man.
You have my word.
If all your men fight like this, Alfred will have no trouble throwing you out of London. I was brought up killing Saxons.
Then join us.
If it's acceptable, I will return with the Lord Uhtred.
How much for you to leave London?
I find it disturbing that they will not consider silver.
Why should they? Your priest Björlik says they have up to 1,000 men, Lord.
The more men that we have, the greater the chance of success.
Regardless of how many die, I will not lose men for the sake of too little thought. We attack one gate with a substantial army, allowing smaller groups to enter through a second gate, a third gate even.
The river is worth considering, Lord. It would be counter to their thinking.
The river runs fast at Ludgate, making it impossible to land men safely.
Uhtred, your advice may well be sound, but how am I to trust it? Why do the brothers call you the next Lord of Mercia?
They call me the next King of Mercia, Lord.
Why?
How am I to trust you?
Lord, I'm weary of this.
You are weary of this. You serve your king reluctantly.
But I serve, Lord.
I do not know you.
And I can never know you. I do not understand you.
I don't understand you. You're very annoying.
And I will never understand. And on top of this, my enemies now call you king.
And they called you a weasel, Lord. Neither is true.
We must devise a plan of attack. Uhtred, you will lead us.
Should you need me further, you will find me at the Two Cranes Inn.
Why does the King Alfred just leave Uhtred alone? You don't trust him, so let him go.
With the greatest respect, the insolence we have witnessed cannot go unpunished.
You will need your best warriors.
Uhtred is to return to Cookham. He will return to Mercia and gather men 1,000. Wessex will match it. Want Siegfried and Eric out of London and soon.
Lord?
You gotta follow Uhtred?
You trust the alderman Uhtred?
With my life, Lord.
You got anything else? You freaking perm hair dress? Are you done? And your daughter's over here being raped. Every show I'm watching.
Believes I drink too much. I'm getting old, with no son to follow me. It is as though my time has been wasted. Never promise me you won't desert.
How can I serve a man who doesn't trust me?
Right.
All he can see is how I'm different. It's a man I'm beginning to despise.
I am growing Wessex. I am reaching out for an England, all in the name of God. God. I'm relying upon the strength of a heathen. What if all this time it has been the work of the devil tempting me? Piece by small pieces eating at my soul and clouding what I believe to be right and wrong.
This is what the devil would do. But I swear your soul has not diminished. You'll be heathen till his death.
You'll be pale as hell. She always feels like she don't have teeth on the bottom.
You are God's king, Lord. Do you trust him wholly?
I do
No.
not.
So let him go. Is this show gonna keep doing this?
Then be rid of him.
Thank you. Not kill him.
It is the promise of 1,000 men to fight alongside the great Fjord of Mercia to help rid London. Pigs ass, ugly, heathen, Danish bastard! Where we go, Alfred and Wessex shall follow. We shall rise. We shall rise!
You're eating like a little bird. Peck, peck, peck. Tomorrow we ride. I would like you to travel with me.
To battle.
Part of the way. All of you, out. You have the palest of skin. My touch offends you.
It was surprise, Lord. Nothing more than that. Lord, love should be gentle and kind.
How is it that you have a knowledge of how love should be?
I do not.
Am I not the first? Who is it that you've been with? How many have you been with?
And you will not treat me like I am a servant girl.
Do not! Never raise your shrill voice to me. You will see a priest. And we shall find the truth of this.
I was about to tell her to pick up her cell phone and call her dad, but they didn't have cell phones.
Father Mayoka, I would like to speak with you. I fear that I am not the first.
I see. But she is the king's daughter.
I need it proven. Is there a way to test her word?
Lord, she is Aethelflaed.
Do I go to another priest, Father?
Uhtred is expecting you.
There is a way, Lord.
Uhtred is with the women, Lord, helping them prepare food.
I have not seen the inside of a pagan hall.
Are you expecting to see heads on poles, Lord?
I was, lady.
Will Lady Aethelflaed be joining us after prayers, Lord?
If she has the will, yes.
It was her wish to accompany her husband. They are newly married, after all.
You accept that I am in charge of all men?
The king's wish?
It is.
I am an alderman of Wessex.
Alfred has decided to give you this one last chance. Together we will travel down river, meet with the armies of Mercia and Wessex. It's not too dissimilar from your plan. You will attack the north gate with your own men.
And how will you know my assault is underway?
I will know. London belongs to Mercia, and I am Lord of Mercia. No, Stiapa, you're with me.
I am with Uhtred.
I am with Stiapa, behind Stiapa.
Your bravery knows no beginning, Ethelwald. And to the men of Wessex who will fight for Mercia at London, to allies.
If a man fears that his wife has been unfaithful,
If not,
he shall bring her before a priest, who shall prepare the bitter water. Mixture of God's water and God's earth shall be drunk. If thou hast gone aside to another man, the Lord shall make thy thigh to rot and thy belly to swell.
You have to drink dirt water?
You will now drink. You are pure, and may God strike me down this very instant if you are not.
Right.
Does he beat you?
Yes, he does.
If he does not, then he will. I can see it.
We have to drag this storyline.
God put an end to this ordeal before it had begun. Not all in Mercia are friends of Wessex. My husband will not break me. You must not tell anyone what has happened here.
You're quiet today, Father Beoka.
You will not talk of such matters.
What matters are those, Father?
You've all said enough. Lords, they have set up their camp no more than a mile away.
The fire must smoke. Black smoke.
Yes, Lord.
Every man on his feet! All know what needs to be done. We cannot fail!
Ooh, I hope the Vikings kill a lot of them.
It's open.
Do you see a guard?
None. I see a trap.
Oh, yes, of course, if it is a trap, we should walk towards it.
Shush your mouth.
Of course, if it's a trap, we should walk towards it. He's funny.
Do you want to live? Stay inside.
Any idea what's happening?
Kill war!
Aethelred! We've seen not a single man!
Same.
They fear our numbers.
They fear us! The city is ours! Something that can be seen from a mile or more. Aethelred! Aethelred! The camp!
The camp.
Death. Death is coming.
She's crazy.
Take up your sword!
Oh, you're gonna die.
Aethelflaed is to be protected with your life!
This way!
Girl, how'd you trip on a tree that's not moving? Well, that was really good at the end. I really liked that at the end. So they left London to go kill this camp. I hope that they're okay. That was crazy. Yeah. I realized, I think it's today. I think I'm a little cranky. So the last episode, last show I saw that I was reacting to irritate the shit out of me, and I think that it carried over here. So Uhtred, I really love him and his group. They're really good. King Alfred, his wife, and this guy, dreadful. I think this guy is gonna die before the end of the season, I hope, because it's like 2 more episodes left. So I think that the thing that I like about this show is that when they introduce a very annoying character, generally it's only for a few episodes and then they die off or they just disappear. And I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. I think he's gonna die in battle or something. I hope the daughter is gonna be safe. Alfred's daughter, but Alfred is like the worst. Like him and his wife, and then they always go back to Uhtred. Leave the man alone. You don't trust him. Leave him alone. Let him go stay in Cuckoo and have his blessed life over there. Why are you guys bothering him and getting him to put his life on the line while you stay in your stupid castle worshiping your God and reading your Bible? Meanwhile, he's out there on the field battling. Me and your wife's long braided hair, like she's so annoying. Overall though, I would give this like I like the ending of the episode. I give this like a 9.5. This is a really good episode. Uhtred I became like obsessed with. I really do like him. And now I see why everybody when I was in season 1 talking shit about him, everybody was like, oh my God, I love him. And I'm like, now I'm here with you guys and I completely understand. If anybody talks shit about Uhtred, I'm gonna come for them because I love him. With that being said, guys, if you've seen this reaction, realize you are not subscribed. Hit the subscribe button, also please like and share this content because it does wonders for this channel. And I'll see you all next time on Andres El Rey.